Penguin. Welcome back to my 12 videos of Christmas. So for this video, I thought I'd show you guys how to make some DIY Christmas gifts and Christmas cards for your family, loved ones, friends, or whoever you want to make them for. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the homemade Christmas cards. All you really need is a piece of paper. It can be any kind of paper, but for this video, I'm going to be using some printer paper. Okay, now that you got your piece of paper, what I normally do to make my Christmas cards is I fold it this way. I think it's hamburger style. I never paid attention to which one was which. And now you're going to write who the card is to on the front. After you finish folding your card, you're going to want to write on the front of it who it's to. So this card's going to be for my mom, so I'm going to write to Mom. Now that you've written who it's to, open up the card, and then write a heartfelt message on the inside. Or you can write the heartfelt message first and then write who it's to. That might have been a smarter move because, as you can see, the ink bleeds through, but it's already too late. Now, after you write your long heartfelt message or whatever you want to write inside the card, if you still have space at the bottom, you can draw some nice Christmas pictures. I usually draw Christmas pictures because it's Christmas. You want to see Christmassy things, and the pictures help liven up the card. Alright, so I just finished drawing on my mom's card. I drew a cup of hot cocoa, 2 candy canes making a heart, and a snowman. But you can also draw things like Christmas trees, wreaths, and any other Christmas-related or wintry themed items on the bottom of your card. Fold it up, and voila! You've got a homemade Christmas card for your parents, family, loved ones, whoever you want to make it for. Now let's go on to some of the homemade Christmas gift ideas. Now, for this gift idea, all you really need is a piece of paper, a black marker or Sharpie or pen, and then some coloring materials. I'm going to be using some fat Crayola markers. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your black marker, put a dot in the center of the paper, like I've done, and then you're going to use that dot as a point to make 6 sections of the paper. I'll show you what the sections look like in a second. So here's what the sections look like. Basically, you can draw an X and then you draw a line for the X, kind of like an asterisk but without the last final section. So as you see, this section and this section are bigger than the other 2 sections. So what you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to put the name of the person you want to give this to in bubble letters. So this is what it should look like up to this point. So now you're going to want to choose 6 colors. I have 5 here, but that's because I'm going to keep one of the sections pure white. So as you can see, there are 6 sections and each are across from a different section. This section's across from this one, this section's across from this one, and this section's across from this one. So now you're going to want to take 2 of your colors and basically, for example, this section would have the background be purple and the letters be yellow, while this section would have the background yellow and the letters purple. Same with all the other sections. So, update, I just finished coloring one section, and basically this is what the same thing. So like this section's going to be blue and white, and then these 2 sections are going to be red and green. So here's the finished product. So I made the top and bottom purple and yellow. This part I made Christmas colors, red and green, and then this one I made blue and white, which were my old school colors. So this is going to be for my mom. I'm going to give this to her on Christmas Day. So I'm going to show you the next homemade Christmas gift you can make. So for this next thing, you're going to want a white piece of paper. As you can see, I already started folding it a little bit. And a pair of scissors because we're making homemade snowflakes. So you're going to want to fold the piece of paper as much as you can. Also, if you want a more circular snowflake, you can cut it out to make it more of a circle. I'm going to make it a square rectangle type because I feel like it. It gets harder to fold each time. Alright, so this will be the center of your snowflake, and then you basically are going to want to like cut a little bit. Oh gosh, this is going to be difficult. So now you just like cut little designs. I like cutting triangles. It's kind of hard to cut circles, especially or a more circular decoration, especially the more folded you make it. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't break it. Also be prepared for a lot of little papers you're going to want to clean up. So after you finish cutting around, as you see this doesn't really look good, but I haven't made homemade snowflakes in years. You're going to unfold it. You remember which ways you folded it. This can come out many different ways, but here's how mine came out. And then you can give it to someone as a Christmas gift, or you can hang it up around the house. It probably would look better if I made it more circular, but this is what my snowflake looks like. Alright, and for the last Christmas gift I'm going to show you how to make, you're going to need duct tape, and possibly scissors because we're making duct tape bows. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take one of your rolls of duct tape, I'm choosing the white one, and you're going to want to take a long piece. It's going to want to be really long if you want to make, depending on how big you want the duct tape bow to be. The bigger it is, the longer it has to be. This is going to take a while. Okay, this is how long mine's going to be. So then you're going to want to cut it off the roll. Stuck to me. And it's folded in on itself. That's great. This might not look too good. Alright, so after you cut your piece out, you're going to want to fold it in half, but don't fold it all the way. Leave a little bit of stickiness, and you'll see why in a minute. So as you see, I folded it in half, except for this little bit of stickiness. So then you're going to want to fold it in half again. And here you go. Now if you're making a normal duct tape bow, I'm making a smaller one right now to show you guys how to complete it. I dropped it. You take a little piece of duct tape, you put it on one side in the middle, and then you tie it over to the other side. Like so. So basically, you put it on one side, and then you use it to tie it over to make a bow shape. Now as you can see with this bow has two colors instead of one before I tied it over. So to do that, you're going to want another roll of duct tape, and you're going to want to take a piece, but make sure the piece isn't as wide as the piece you currently have. So after you take your piece of duct tape, you're just going to want to wrap it around your current bow. So I put it on this piece, and then you're going to want to wrap it. If you have a little bit too much, just let it wrap over again. And then that's how you add the second color on. From there, you take a little piece of duct tape, and then you tie it over. And voila! Now this one's bigger than the other ones I've made, and if you want to, you can write someone's name on it. So I might write my mom's name on this one using duct tape letters. So here's the finished bow. I wrote Mommy because I didn't have enough space to write Mom twice, but I had more than enough space to write Mom. You can also decorate by like putting spots on it, or spots. Here's one of the bows. Or you could just leave it the way it is, kind of like I did with this bow. Kind of looks like a watermelon though. And those are some DIY Christmas gifts and cards that you can make for your family, friends, or loved ones. I really hope this video gave you some inspiration to make some of your own Christmas gifts without having to go shopping. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!